Shane, 1953, is a timeless classic that captured the hearts of audiences with its gripping story of a gunslinger trying to leave his violent past behind. However, behind the film's iconic status lies a haunting reality. Many of the 28 cast members face tragic fates that are often overshadowed by the movie's legacy. In this article, we delve into the untold stories of these talented actors, exploring the circumstances surrounding their untimely deaths and reflecting on the impact they made in Hollywood. Join us as we remember the lives and contributions of the cast of Shane, shedding light on the bittersweet intersection of fame and tragedy. Van Heflin was born on December 13, 1908, in Walters, Oklahoma. He took on the role of Joe Starrett in Shane, 1953, a hardworking and principled homesteader who fiercely protects his family and land from a ruthless cattle baron. Heflin had a diverse and successful career, earning an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role in The Prowler and gaining recognition for performances in films such as The Strange Love of Martha Ivers and The Sun Shines Bright. He married actress Alice M. Waddell in 1936, with whom he had 2 children, a son named John and a daughter named Georgette. However, their marriage ended in divorce after 24 years, leaving Heflin to navigate life as a single parent. He faced multiple personal tragedies, including the loss of his father, which profoundly impacted him, and the deaths of friends and colleagues like Alan Ladd, adding to his emotional burden. Heflin himself struggled with depression and substance abuse, exacerbated by the pressures of Hollywood. He passed away on July 23, 1971, at the age of 62, due to a heart attack. Alan Ladd was born on September 3, 1913, in Hot Springs, Arkansas. In the iconic Western film Shane, 1953, he portrayed the eponymous character, Shane, a skilled gunfighter with a troubled past who becomes a reluctant hero for a struggling homesteading family. Ladd's career soared after this role, making him a prominent figure in Hollywood, particularly in the genres of film noir and westerns. He was married twice. His first marriage was to actress Marjorie "Midge" Acker, with whom he had 2 children, Alan Ladd Jr. and Amanda. Ladd later married actress Sue Carroll, but his personal life was often tumultuous. He battled depression and struggled with the pressures of fame, leading to issues with substance abuse. Among his tragedies were the early death of his father when he was only 5, a pivotal moment that left a lasting scar on his psyche. Additionally, Ladd faced significant professional challenges, including the Hollywood blacklist, which affected his later career. Alan Ladd died on January 29, 1964, at the age of 50, from an accidental overdose of alcohol and sedatives. Brandon DeWild was born on April 9, 1942, and is best remembered for his role as Joey Starrett in the iconic western Shane, released in 1953. In this film, his portrayal of Joey, the wide-eyed son of Joe and Marion Starrett, captured the essence of childhood innocence and admiration for heroic figures. DeWild's talent was evident from a young age, leading to early success in both film and theater, including notable performances in The Member of the Wedding and The Wild One. However, his personal life was not without struggles. He married actress Mary O'Rourke, with whom he had 2 children, but their relationship faced significant challenges and ultimately ended in divorce. DeWild's life was marked by the pain of losing close friends, including actor James Dean, and his own battles with loneliness in the wake of fame. Tragically, he died in a car accident on July 6, 1972, at the age of 30, cutting short a promising career and leaving behind a legacy of poignant performances that continue to resonate with audiences today. Jean Arthur was born on October 17, 1900, in Leavenworth, Kansas. She played Marion Starrett in Shane, 1953, the devoted wife of Joe Starrett, caught in a conflict between her loyalty to her husband and her admiration for Shane. Arthur was known for her distinctive voice and comedic timing, gaining acclaim for her roles in classic films like Mr. Smith Goes to Washington and The More the Merrier. Her personal life was marked by a brief marriage to actor and director Frank Ross, which ended in divorce after just a few years. Despite her popularity, Arthur sought to maintain her privacy and often found the demands of fame overwhelming. She had no children and faced numerous heartaches, including the deaths of close friends like her former co-star, Cary Grant, which deeply affected her. Arthur's later years were marred by health problems and loneliness, and she became increasingly reclusive. She passed away on June 19, 1991, at the age of 90, from heart failure. Ben Johnson was born on June 13, 1918, and played Chris Calloway in Shane, a role that allowed him to showcase his versatility as an actor. Calloway's transformation from a hostile cowboy to an ally of Shane added significant depth to the film's narrative, illustrating the themes of respect and redemption. Johnson had a prolific career, earning an Academy Award for his role in The Last Picture Show and appearing in numerous classic films, including The Wild Bunch and Oklahoma. His personal life, however, was marked by challenges. He was married to Carol Elaine, with whom he had 2 daughters, but their relationship faced ups and downs, ultimately leading to a separation. Johnson also dealt with the emotional toll of losing friends in the industry, including John Wayne and Gary Cooper, whose deaths deeply affected him. Ben Johnson passed away on April 8, 1996, at the age of 77, from a heart attack, leaving behind a rich legacy of remarkable performances and a resilience that shone through both on and off the screen. Jack Palance was born on February 18, 1919, and is celebrated for his captivating performance as Jack Wilson, the ruthless gunslinger in Shane. His role as the formidable antagonist showcased his exceptional acting range, making him one of the most memorable villains in cinematic history. Throughout his career, Palance earned acclaim for his performances in films like City Slickers, which won him an Academy Award, and he became known for his distinctive voice and commanding presence on screen. Despite his professional success, Palance's personal life was tumultuous. He was married 3 times, with his second marriage to actress Virginia Baker being particularly tumultuous and resulting in a bitter divorce. In his later years, he found stability with his third wife, Elaine Rogers, with whom he had 2 daughters. Palance experienced the loss of many close friends, including John Wayne, whose death in 1979 profoundly affected him. Jack Palance passed away on November 10, 2006, at the age of 87, from natural causes, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his powerful performances and his complex personal journey. Edgar Buchanan was born on March 20, 1903, in Humansville, Missouri. He is best remembered for his role as Fred Lewis in Shane, 1953, where he played a steadfast homesteader who stands with Joe Starrett in the struggle against the oppressive cattle baron. Edgar's career spanned over 5 decades, featuring performances in classic films and popular television series such as Petticoat Junction and The Last Frontier. His ability to portray both comedic and dramatic roles made him a versatile actor. Edgar married Grace in 1933, and they had 2 children, but the demands of his acting career created challenges in their marriage. The couple faced financial hardships during the Great Depression, which added strain to their relationship. Edgar was profoundly affected by the loss of his dear friend Jack Carson, who died of cancer in 1963, which deepened his sense of loneliness and sorrow. His health deteriorated over the years, and he ultimately suffered a stroke, leading to his passing on April 4, 1979, at the age of 76, marking the end of a life filled with significant artistic contributions and personal challenges. John Dierks was born on February 10, 1905, in St. Louis, Missouri. He played Morgan Riker in Shane, 1953, the ruthless enforcer for the cattle baron who brings intimidation and tension to the narrative. Dierks had a rich career, often cast in roles that emphasized his commanding presence, with memorable appearances in films like The Big Sky and The Greatest Show on Earth. Dierks was married to his college sweetheart, but their relationship was fraught with challenges, leading to a separation that affected his emotional well-being. Though he had no children, Dierks cherished his family, but the pressures of acting and the loneliness of life in Hollywood weighed heavily on him. He faced significant tragedies in his life, including the deaths of close friends and colleagues like Douglas Spencer, which impacted him deeply. His health deteriorated in his later years, and he struggled with emphysema, a condition that plagued him and ultimately led to his passing. John Dierks died on January 8, 1975, at the age of 69, from emphysema. Edith Evanson was born on April 29, 1896, and is known for her role as Mrs. Shipstead in Shane, where her character's warmth exemplified the close-knit community of homesteaders. Throughout her career, Evanson appeared in various films and television shows, including The King and I and The Twilight Zone, showcasing her versatility as an actress. While her professional life flourished, her personal life held its share of challenges. Evanson married fellow actor Walter McGrail, and they had one child, a son named David. Their marriage faced difficulties, leading to a separation, although they remained amicable for the sake of their child. Evanson experienced the profound loss of friends, leaving her feeling the weight of grief and loss. Edith Evanson died on November 29, 1980, at the age of 84, from natural causes, but her legacy as a talented and beloved actress continues to resonate. Emil Meyer was born on August 18, 1910, in Chicago, Illinois. He delivered a memorable performance as Rufus Riker, the cunning cattle baron in Shane, who relentlessly seeks to drive the homesteaders off their land. Emil's film career was marked by several significant roles, including appearances in The Wild One and The King and Four Queens, where he showcased his talent for embodying complex and villainous characters. Despite his professional success, Emil's personal life was tumultuous. He was married twice, first to actress Mary Jo Tarola and then to actress Jean Byron, but both marriages ended in divorce. He had one daughter, Linda, but their relationship suffered due to Emil's intense dedication to his career, which often kept him away from home. A profound tragedy in his life was the unexpected death of his younger brother in a car accident, which left him devastated and marked a turning point in his emotional well-being. Emil Meyer passed away on March 19, 1987, at the age of 76, from pneumonia, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and unfulfilled personal connections. Janice Carroll was born on February 19, 1932, in Los Angeles, California. She is remembered for her role as Susan Lewis, the young daughter of Fred Lewis in Shane, 1953. Her portrayal added a layer of innocence and hope to the film's narrative, embodying the dreams of the homesteading families. Janice's career, while notable, faced challenges. She often felt overshadowed by her more famous co-stars. Throughout her life, Janice married twice, first to filmmaker Richard Hart in 1955, with whom she had 2 children, but their marriage ended in divorce in 1965. Her second marriage was to actor David McCallum, but that relationship also faced difficulties, leading to separation. Janice battled cancer for several years, which deeply affected her emotional and physical health. She was profoundly affected by the deaths of friends and colleagues, whose support she had cherished throughout her career. Janice Carroll passed away on September 10, 1993, at the age of 61, from cancer, leaving behind a legacy of hope and resilience that resonated with her audience. Elisha Cook Jr. was born on December 26, 1903, in San Francisco, California. He gained acclaim for his portrayal of Stonewall Tory in Shane, a passionate homesteader who meets a tragic end at the hands of Jack Wilson, illustrating the harsh realities faced by those on the frontier. Elisha's acting career spanned several decades, featuring notable roles in iconic films like The Maltese Falcon, Shadows, and The Killing, where his talent for playing nervous, intense characters shone through. Although his professional life thrived, his personal life was riddled with difficulties, including a tumultuous marriage to actress Alice, which ultimately ended in divorce. They had one son, Andrew, but Elisha often felt a sense of isolation and regret over their strained relationship. The death of close friend John Wayne in 1979 deeply impacted him, exacerbating his feelings of loneliness and grief. Elisha also struggled with health problems in his later years, including bouts of depression. He passed away on May 18, 1995, at the age of 91, from a stroke, leaving a rich legacy of unforgettable performances and a poignant reminder of the emotional complexities of his life. Helen Brown was born on August 16, 1901, in New York City. In Shane, 1953, she portrayed Martha Lewis, the devoted wife of Fred Lewis, whose nurturing spirit reflected the strength of the homesteading community. Helen's career was marked by her work in both film and television, with notable roles in The Waltons and Little House on the Prairie. Her life was not without struggles. She was married to actor John Brown, and they had one daughter, but their marriage faced challenges, ultimately leading to separation in the 1970s. Helen experienced significant heartbreak with the tragic death of her close friend, actress and mentor, Judy Garland, which left her feeling a profound sense of loss. Additionally, the pressures of the industry and financial instability in the late 1980s added to her stress, affecting her health. Helen Brown passed away on December 24, 1997 at the age of 96, from natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of strength and compassion that resonated deeply with audiences and fellow actors alike. Douglas Spencer was born on February 10, 1910, in Brooklyn, New York. In Shane, 1953, he portrayed Axel Swede Shipstead, a dedicated homesteader who stands by Joe Starrett in the face of adversity against the cattle baron. Spencer's career included notable performances in films such as The Ghost and Mrs. Muir and The Thing from Another World, where his charm and strong screen presence resonated with audiences. Although he had a promising career, Spencer faced personal struggles, including the difficulties of maintaining a steady acting career amid the competitive Hollywood landscape. He was married to actress and singer Betty Palmer, but their relationship faced challenges. They had one son, Douglas Spencer Jr., but Spencer's battles with diabetes took a toll on his health and personal life. The loss of several close friends in the industry added to his grief. Douglas Spencer passed away on October 6, 1960, at the age of 50, due to complications related to diabetes. Nancy Kulp was born on August 28, 1921, in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. In Shane, 1953, she portrayed Mrs. Howells, a minor yet memorable character who represents the everyday struggles of the homesteading community. Kulp's career took off in the late 1950s with her notable role as Betty Rubble in The Flintstones and later as a beloved character on the Beverly Hillbillies. Despite her success, Kulp faced personal challenges, including a tumultuous relationship with actor and director Paul Kulp, which ended in divorce. She had no children, which sometimes left her feeling isolated. Kulp endured significant heartache throughout her life, losing close friends and colleagues like co-star Irene Ryan, who passed away in 1973, which deeply affected her. Additionally, Kulp was diagnosed with cancer, which she battled for several years. Nancy Kulp passed away on February 3, 1991, at the age of 69, from cancer, leaving a legacy of warmth and talent. Ellen Corby was born on June 3, 1911, in Racine, Wisconsin. In Shane, 1953, she played Mrs. Liz Torrey, a character whose grief and resilience shine through the hardships faced by homesteaders. Corby's career was notable, with her most acclaimed role coming later in life as Grandma Esther in The Waltons, where she brought warmth and wisdom to the screen. Though she enjoyed a successful career, her personal life was marked by significant hardships. Corby was married to actor and director Francis Corby, but their marriage ended in divorce after several years. They had no children, and Ellen often expressed a deep longing for family life. Her life was further complicated by a tragic car accident in 1977 that left her with severe injuries, including a stroke that took years for her to recover from. She faced the grief of losing close friends, including her co-stars from The Waltons. Ellen Corby passed away on April 14, 1999, at the age of 87, from a stroke. Chick Hannan was born on May 24, 1910, in Los Angeles, California. In Shane, 1953, he portrayed one of Riker's men, adding a menacing presence to the film that amplified the dangers faced by the homesteaders. Hannan's career spanned over several decades, featuring roles in films like The Big Sleep and The Alamo. Despite his success in film and television, Hannan's life was marred by personal struggles. He was married briefly to actress Gloria Talbot, but their marriage ended in divorce due to Hannan's struggles with alcoholism, which strained their relationship. Although he had no children, Hannan often felt a sense of emptiness in his life. The deaths of friends and co-stars, including the tragic passing of his friend Alan Ladd in 1964, weighed heavily on him. Chick Hannan passed away on August 14, 1980, at the age of 79, from natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of his compelling performances but also a life marked by sorrow. Ray Spiker was born on January 6, 1902, in California. He is best known for his role as Axel Johnson in Shane, 1953, where he played a homesteader who stands in solidarity with Joe Starrett against the oppressive cattle baron. Ray's career spanned several decades, and he made numerous appearances in films and television shows, including The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance and The Big Valley. While Ray enjoyed a successful career, his personal life was marked by hardships. He was married to actress Mary Elizabeth in 1940, and they had 3 children, but the pressures of his acting career often strained their relationship. The couple eventually divorced in 1975, which was a significant blow to Ray. He also faced personal tragedy with the passing of close friend and fellow actor, which left him deeply saddened. In his later years, Ray dealt with various health issues but maintained a positive outlook on life. He passed away on February 23, 1964, at the age of 62, from natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of performances that highlighted the spirit of the American West. George J. Lewis was born on December 10, 1903, and is best known for his role as one of Riker's men in the 1953 classic film Shane. His portrayal of a loyal enforcer to the cattle baron Riker added a layer of tension and menace to the story, reflecting the dangers faced by the homesteaders. Throughout his career, Lewis appeared in various films and television shows, earning recognition for his performances in The Cisco Kid series and Zorro. While he found success in Hollywood, his personal life was tumultuous. Lewis married actress Diana Lynn, and together they had 2 children, a son and a daughter. However, the pressures of their acting careers strained their relationship, leading to an eventual separation. Tragically, Lewis faced multiple losses, including the passing of his close friend and fellow actor, which deeply affected him. He also dealt with the heartbreak of his son's struggles with substance abuse, which put a strain on their relationship. George J. Lewis passed away on December 8, 1995, just 2 days shy of his 92nd birthday, from natural causes. Paul McVey was born on March 17, 1898, and is best remembered for his role as Sam Grafton in the 1953 classic Shane. As the local storekeeper, Sam served as a vital support system for the homesteaders, embodying stability in a time of conflict. McVey had a lengthy career in film and television, appearing in works like The Grapes of Wrath and A Place in the Sun. His personal life was marked by hardships, including the loss of his first wife, who died shortly after giving birth to their only child, a daughter named Anne. This tragedy left a deep emotional scar on McVey, who struggled with depression for many years. Despite remarrying later in life, he faced further heartbreak when he lost his second wife to illness. Paul McVey passed away on March 24, 1973, at the age of 75, from natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of heartfelt performances and a poignant life story filled with personal trials. Leonard Strong was born on August 12, 1908, and portrayed Ernie Wright in Shane, a homesteader who stands bravely alongside Joe Starrett against the oppressive cattle barons. Strong had a diverse acting career, appearing in films and TV shows such as The Adventures of Rin Tin Tin and The Sea of Grass, demonstrating his talent in both drama and comedy. While he enjoyed professional success, Strong faced significant personal hardships. He endured the tragic loss of his first wife, who died in a car accident, leaving him as a single father to their young son, Leonard Jr. This loss was compounded when he later lost his beloved friend and co-star John Wayne, whose passing in 1979 profoundly impacted him. Strong struggled with the emotional aftermath of these losses, but he persevered through his work. Leonard Strong passed away on January 23, 1980, at the age of 71, from cancer, but his contributions to film and television remain significant. Howard Negley was born on May 16, 1898, and portrayed Yank Potts in Shane, a courageous homesteader who stands alongside Joe Starrett in the fight against cattle baron aggression. Negley had a varied acting career, featuring in films such as The Grapes of Wrath and television shows like The Twilight Zone. Despite his professional success, his personal life was marred by hardships. Negley married his first wife, actress Mary Newcomb, and they had 3 children. However, the couple faced significant challenges, leading to a painful divorce that left him emotionally scarred. He later remarried, but that union also experienced struggles, resulting in another separation. Throughout his life, Negley suffered the tragic loss of close friends, including his longtime colleague, director John Ford, who passed away in 1973. This loss weighed heavily on him, as he admired Ford's artistry and vision. Additionally, Negley faced personal battles with depression, particularly after the deaths of his friends in the industry. Howard Negley passed away on November 7, 1983, at the age of 85, from natural causes. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in Shane, and who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.